Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope all of you are doing fine. I am Maham Lodi from DPS Junior Wing Model Town. Welcome to lecture 2 of Mathematics for class 3. We are learning chapter 1 titled Numbers. Get your pencil, textbook and notebooks ready. Let's have a quick review of lecture 1. In the lecture 1, we studied even and odd numbers. Even numbers are the numbers that leave no remainder when divided by 2. 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 are all even numbers. Whereas the odd numbers are the numbers that leave remainder 1 when divided by 2. 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 are all odd numbers. The numbers can be identified by their units column. Today we are going to learn about Roman numbers. At the end of this lecture, you will be able to count in Roman numerals and also decode a Roman number. Identify a Roman number around you in daily life as well. The numerals, meaning numbers, that are used the world over today comprise of 10 digits that are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These are called Arabic numerals. The reason for being called Arabic is that these numbers were invented in India and passed on to Europe through Arab traders several hundred years ago. Arabs were really good at maths. Before this, most people, especially in Europe, used numerals which looked completely different. These were numerals invented by the Romans, so they were known as Roman numerals. Roman numbers are basically math puzzle fun. It is an ancient Roman numbering system which is based on just 7 key characters and still in use today. These 7 key characters are I, V, X, L, C, D and M. What are their values? We'll see that later. Roman numbers are used all around us, like hour marks on clocks and watches, buildings showing dates they were completed in. Books sometimes list their chapters, prefaces, and introduction in Roman numerals, as well as book volumes are usually written in Roman numbers. At the end of a film showing the date it was made, names of monarchs as Queen of England named as Elizabeth II, and school grades as grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and so on. And there are so many more. Here's how it works. The Roman numeral system is based on these 7 key characters. I denotes 1, V denotes 5, X denotes 10, L denotes 50, C denotes 100, D denotes 500, and M denotes 1000. Every number the Romans used was composed of these letters in strict combinations. In order to attain these strict combinations, there are some rules devised for Roman numerals. The first one is repetition rule. This rule states that no symbol can be used simultaneously for more than 3 times. The second one is addition rule, which states that if a smaller value symbol is put after a greater value, then we have to add smaller to greater. And the last one is subtraction rule, which states that if smaller value symbol comes before greater value, then we have to subtract smaller from greater. We will apply these rules in this lecture. We're going to count to 20 and then you will be able to work out any number from 1 to 3999. It's up to you if you want to do it. A very important note: there is no symbol for 0. We cannot start from 0 because there was no symbol for 0 back then. Romans didn't have a way to show that. 0 was first introduced by an Indian mathematician much later. Let's make a table and then we can see a pattern here. The first Arabic numeral is 1 and the respective Roman numeral is I. For number 2, it's 2 I's. For number 3, it's 3I. We are just adding extra ones. Now we have used the I character 3 times. So according to repetition law, we cannot put another I with it to show number 4. It has to change now. Now as the repetition rule restricts us from putting 4 I's, we need to move on to the next character, which is V denoting 5. In order to make 4 out of it, we need 1 less than 5, which is exactly our subtraction rule. The rule requires smaller character to be put before the greater one, so that 5 minus 1 will make 4. And similarly, for 6, we add 5 to 1 and make it 6. This is the addition rule and we get VI for Arabic number 6. Now just add 1 to make it 7 and another one to make it 8. Roman number for 8 is obtained to be VIII. And now again we have to move on to our next character. Why? Because we have put 3 I's together and we cannot put another I here. Repetition law restricts us. Next character is X, denoting 10. Just like 4, we subtract 1 from 10 to make it 9 and add 1 in 10 to make it 11. We get IX for 9 and XI for 11. After this, we just repeat these 10 Roman numbers we have obtained along with X. Just put an X and right next to it write 1 from the Roman numeral we've obtained already, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lastly 10. XX means 10 plus 10 makes it 20. Now let's get our hands dirty on some practice, shall we? Here we have some practice problems for you. As you have just learned how to add a number to make it a new number and then show it in Roman key characters, similarly how to subtract a number and get another number. The difference is only that you are giving out the result in the form of Roman key characters and the combinations are coming on and on again. Let's see how well you do on it. The first one is IX. IX denotes what? 9. And V denotes 5. Very good. You just have to tell me what is 9 minus 5. And the result that you get out of it will be a number. But you have to write it in Roman numbers. Can you do it? Next problem requires you to add two numbers. 5 plus IX means 9. So 5 plus 9 gives you what number? Write that down in Roman numeral. The last one is x. X means 10, and you have to subtract it with 2. Whatever you get, write it down in Roman numerals. Did you get it right? Well done. Finally, we've reached the end of our lecture, and now we have some homework for you. You have your textbooks in front of you. Turn to page 5 in your book and solve these problems. The first one is you have to write the Roman numbers for the given Arabic numbers. You are given a list of Arabic numbers and you have to write down their respective Roman numbers in front of it. The second question puts you in a situation. Sarah has sent a message to her friend Amna. Help Amna to solve this message written in Roman number code. The code is given in the book. You are given numbers with alphabets. Every number is equal to an alphabet. You have to turn those Arabic numbers into Roman numbers and then write the respective alphabet in the boxes down below. The last one is look at the Roman symbols on page number 4 using two simple rules, which are the addition rule and the subtraction rule. Make a chart showing all the Roman numbers from 1 to 100. We have covered 1 to 20 in this lecture. You have to list all the numbers from 1 to 100. All the best with it. If you have any queries regarding this lecture, you can comment down below. Thank you.